Just came back from Walgreens and I got some bacon jerky, maple flavored bacon jerky, and a lemonade. To be quite honest, it's looking kind of raw to me, not looking that dry. Yeah, no. Hell to the no. Hi, can I get the bacon Gouda and egg sandwich and a latte, as well as the banana loaf slice? So at the beginning of March, I had the beautiful opportunity of traveling to New York City. It was my first time traveling to the United States, and as someone whose career studies music is primarily shaped around African American jazz, I studied American jazz, and I just finished my master's doing research, about South African work and USA jazz. The country was a place that, I've always been reading about, and I knew that when I go there, it's going to be something special for me. And I'm not gonna lie, the city lived up to what I thought it was gonna be. I'm a city girl. I love all things cosmopolitan. I love all things eclectic, and I just really enjoyed it while I was there. How I actually got the opportunity was I was given the award for Best Female Jazz Artist in South Africa in 2021 by the Mzansi Jazz Awards. And part of being the recipient for that award, I got to play at Dizzy's. Dizzy's is a iconic jazz club in the States, and I was really excited. It was a beautiful night. I played with really, really amazing musicians. Also, while I was there, I did some guest lecturing at some various jazz departments in the New York area. When I found out I was going to do this, I was really, really intimidated, because I was like, it's New York City. You're bound to find some of the world's top class jazz musicians there. Anyway, the first day I lectured at City College, New York City College. It was actually kind of like a full circle moment because I remember in 2020 I actually posted a video that is entitled How to Find Your Voice in Jazz, or the importance of finding your own voice in jazz, something along those lines. I'll pin the video in the comments and I'll also leave it in my bio. But in that video, I was reading, at the time, I was reading a book called African Diaspora as part of my research. And they were talking about jazz voice and all of these things. And Mr. Steve Wilson, who's actually the head of the jazz studies department in City College, where I ended up lecturing earlier this year, I read something from that book in that video that I had posted in 2020, and it was talking about something about jazz voice and all of these things. I can't remember exactly what it was. I'll just insert the clip right here. Steve Wilson explains the importance of working on individual sound in discussing his teaching methods. He notes that many students come to him wanting to know how to play the hippest stuff on the changes. He redirects their energies toward sound production, asking whether they could play a whole note in a tune the way alto saxophonist Johnny Hodges might have. And so going from that, reading that, to actually meeting him in person was, I was like in awe. Honestly, it was something I never really expected to happen, especially so quickly. But yeah, I did a jazz harmony lecture, and then I did a South African jazz music lecture masterclass. There were some interesting questions, some tough questions, but definitely not anything I couldn't explain. In any case, the whole idea of a masterclass, or engaging with an artist is to get their perspective. And so I shared my perspective, and the things that I know. So that was cool. Then I also did a kind of music lecture demonstration at Hostos Community College in South Bronx. That was really special because I just, South Bronx, the community is a little different, It's more of the ghetto, I got to learn. And there was a lady in the audience who was talking about, for a long time, she hated New York City because she was from, I think she said Florida. And she was like, what is this concrete jungle? And that when I played my music, it kind of took her back to that place of home, where she was able to play in the grass with her bare feet. And when she came to New York, she really hated it. It was kind of like a special interactive moment I had with the audience. I really enjoyed that. That was a special music demonstration lecture situation. And then the following day, I lectured at Columbia University. That was cool. And Macaulay, if I'm pronouncing that properly, Macaulay Honors College. That was cool. Yeah. Other than that, it was really cold. But yeah, could definitely see myself living there. I love the city. I enjoyed it. And Americans seem really chilled. In the places that I have traveled, Americans are the most chilled people that I've come across in different parts of the world. Kind of reminded me of South African people, way more lighthearted, and I genuinely just enjoyed the people and I enjoyed the city. So yeah. So one thing I've learned about the States is that just because it's there doesn't mean you need to try it out. Just because there's tons of flavors of different kinds of things, it doesn't mean you need to try it out in the mouth. It's not as exciting as it seems. But anyway, I bought a Pepsi Wild Cherry, so yeah, it's giving cherry vibes. I guess it just tastes like the Dr. Pepper. To all those people who bought Popeyes and did mukbang videos talking about Popeyes is so flavorful and delicious, making us crave behind the screen for that chicken. I just had Popeyes and it's so bland. There is nothing like a good slice of margarita. Quality ingredients. Simple cheese, tomato based sauce, basil. Ah. Mm. Mm. I'm having one of those nights where I'm tired but I'm not sleeping. It's actually like 4 a.m. It was mildly snowing, and that Popeyes definitely did not settle well in my tummy, because my tummy is just, yeah. So let me try to get some sleep. Let's go into the city today. So I'm actually walking to get some baby stuff. Also just a chance for me to see the city a little bit. Although it's looking like it's drizzling. Going out for dinner. What's up? At Amy Ruth's, about to get some good food because American food is questionable. Dun, but he has this. Yo 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 yeah. Yo 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 yeah. Yeah. Hi.
How are you? You don't have reservations?
No.
What? They were on standby. I only had about 5 seats over there.
Oh my
word.
word.
A midnight set though that has availability. Right? So, if you want to make a reservation, you can make it at smallslive.com.
Right. Okay.
That way you're guaranteed to get in. And it's the same price either way. It's $25 per person and a 1-drink room.
Fantastic. Okay, cool. So we should just.
Singahlali up. What's this dude?
So I would recommend trying back for a midnight set. Let's come back at like 11:30.
That's what they told us at Smalls.
Yes, we are. I just texted and we're basically full now. Yeah, so yeah.
We're about to have a rehearsal, actually warming up as I wait for the band, so